Here's where we stand today. It's just before 7 o'clock. And this is how much water we got now. We're almost at the high water mark you can see on the gate. These bags used to be completely over the water, and now they're almost all technically under the water. And they're sometimes 2 high, sometimes 3 high. This is what it looks like out on the road. And as usual, my guard tells me it's fine. Told me he was gonna figure this all out today. He's gonna dry it all up for me. As you can see, it's not gonna happen. This is the back view. You can see water's coming over the steps here. Had a bit of rain last night. The only good thing is the rain kind of thinned out the water a little bit. It was looking quite black. There's how high it is on my boots. Believe it or not, I actually had a pathway here that was well above the water. But because the owner of the house is doing nothing and my guard doesn't listen, it's now all completely underwater. This is how they take care of things. They figure this is all good. He said it was all going to be totally dry. Of course, obviously I knew it wouldn't be. And now it's all coming up and over. We're supposed to be moving here soon. But man, I'm a little worried. My truck's not even going to be able to get through to move me. There's that neighbor's house. Look, see this guy here just gushing out water. It's all going over to our house. He's got very little water in his driveway. And the moss right beside him is completely flooded, just like we are. And he's the one that controls the pumps. For whatever reason, the neighbors decided to all go in together and buy pumps together and diesel, but that one guy controls everything for the whole street. So you can imagine who he takes care of first. See, the water's just gushing. You can't even walk down the road here unless you want to get totally wet. Walk a little bit on the canal, but that's about it. This is how it looks down here in Kinindo. I certainly know how to take care of things. Just full of water. That actually used to be the road there. Over here, totally flooded. There's worse areas, believe it or not. We actually have it a little less bad than other people. You gotta walk on this canal thing. Hope it doesn't fall apart. See, the water's probably too deep for boots. You don't want to walk in that water. It's contaminated with sewage, oil, diesel, contaminated with garbage, fish, frogs, dead fish, dead frogs, and all kinds of other random goodness. See, it's all flooded here. This guy's flooded. Here by the Martin Luther King University, it's flooded. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, they moved out 2 weeks ago, I think, give or take. No, they definitely moved stuff out for sure. I don't think they use it anymore. This is a mosque here. They're flooded as well. They have added so much sand to this road. It's hard to believe they flooded out. The mosque has put a lot of money into this road. And yet, as you can see, they're flooded. no one's watching. Right here, it's going down in. The canal is overflowing. Not good at all. Not good at all. You got all kinds of flooding. As you can see, the neighbors got very little compared to the mosque. He makes sure he takes care of himself. He pumps out all his water into this canal, which then all comes down here and overflows into the houses right here, because that makes complete sense. Just push it into the house next door.